Welcome to PopTake, your hot take on music, pop culture, and life. I'm Michael Mello,
I'm Hugo Philippe.
and we are back. We say that every
Every
time,
time.
but it is a busy summer. And honestly, it's been a pop girl
It
summer.
really has.
We've lived so many lives. We're going to talk about it
Mhm.
later in a different episode, but we went to Oshiega, had the best time. We'll get into that in another episode because today we need to talk about something that I'm very passionate about, girl groups, and that is KATSEYE. We're going to get into
Mhm.
all the KATSEYE,
All
the
the drama.
wild tea.
No pun intended.
That was a pun.
Yeah.
We don't have budget for sound effects, so I just had to do that there.
Yep.
We're going to talk about ADÉLA and Slayyyter, who finally made
Our
it
girls.
and did some things. We saw Hilary Duff. We met Hilary Duff, which is crazy.
Absolutely insane.
But the best part about today's episode is we have a very special guest. It's Jade LeMac, who's opening for Hilary Duff.
Yeah.
We've talked to Jade LeMac before.
We
love
love Jade
her. We love a queer woman on the show, a pop star. So let's get to it. Let's start off first with KATSEYE.
Yeah, let's start with the drama because
I love KATSEYE, but wow, something's going on. You got two girls on hiatus, one that's clearly on a forced hiatus.
Yeah.
Well, I think my thing with KATSEYE as well is I compared them so much to Fifth Harmony, and I'm
Right.
seeing so many parallels
Was
of things.
Camila a hiatus?
No, Camila left.
Okay, got it.
Camila left. And honestly, I say this as a joke, but the Fifth Harmony girls never took hiatus. Like, they were worked
Yeah.
to the bone, and it showed because they were having like mental breakdowns on stage, and us fans were like, yes.
Sing that song, girl.
Yeah, so like as they were like literally crying. I
Yeah.
remember Dinah Jane did an interview. Also, she's like, I had to FaceTime watch my mom, my grandma get buried. Like they didn't
Oh.
let her go to the funeral because
That's
of the
crazy.
scheduling. So I think that's crazy. So I do appreciate that. At least with KATSEYE, it seems like I'll talk about Sophia, but it seems like she made the conscious decision where she was like, I need this mental break.
Right.
It's very clear that I don't think that's the case for Manal.
No.
But from what we've seen from the documentary, the girls speak very positively of Manal. She's featured in it, not a lot, but like Laura mentioned, she's like such an integral part of KATSEYE. And then Daniela talks about being roommates with her, and like it's the way it looks. It kind of feels like, which I think we knew, it's not the girl's fault, is
100%.
what the documentary
Yeah,
painted it at.
I feel like any girl group that's like put together from like a corporate, like a TV show or like something like that, like anything that happens, it is not their choice. Like they're literally like, it's very like, do this and you do it, and if you don't want to do it, there's the door.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely feel like that for any, like it's a straight blanket statement. So
when Fifth Harmony met One Direction, one of the best pieces of advice that Harry Styles gave the girls was form a bond with each other and build a wall, because there's going to be people who are going to try to segregate you guys.
Right.
And I think that really did happen with Fifth Harmony. I don't know if that's happening with KATSEYE. I don't really know, but we'll talk about the EP. I loved Beautiful Chaos, their previous EP.
Yeah, Beautiful Chaos was great.
So good. Ryan Tranter, incredible writer. Justin Tranter.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
Justin
fine.
Tranter.
You like mixed two.
I mixed Ryan Tedder.
Okay. Yeah, I knew what you did.
Yes.
And like this is a thing sometimes when like people say something incorrect and I'm just like, I know what you mean, and I don't say anything.
That's
but I'm
fair.
glad you caught it because
Justin
I was just
Tranter.
we
is what I meant. Yeah, we
yes.
love Justin Tranter. We
do.
also love Ryan too. But Justin Tranter wrote a lot of the songs of Beautiful Chaos, and so with this EP, with the KATSEYE's Wild EP, it's cute, but they're really leaning into that like.
Yeah, I think it's like 50, like it's kind of 50 because there's only like 5 songs on there, which is crazy. Like I feel like we need an album at this point.
I know they're doing so many EP. This is their 3rd EP.
Yeah, but like there's 5 songs. What, Pinky Up is one of them, right?
Yeah.
Tutti Frutti,
Yep.
right? Or Hootie Tootie? I don't even know. It's one of those names.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
The Way I really like.
The Way is cute, and then obviously Animal.
Yeah.
And Bel Air, which was another Charlie song. I actually quite like that. Tutti Frutti, Hootie Tootie. I don't know, but like that one.
The Brazilian.
Yeah, but it's giving Anita Reject. So I'm just I'm like really having a hard time trying to pinpoint like who they want to be and what they want to be. And I get that maybe they are trying to do like we're both. Like we make these like, we have the Gabriella Animal like sort of like, I don't want to say good music, but like not TikTokified music. You know what I mean? And then we've got these like TikTok songs. And I just feel like that's such a hard road to go down because I don't know how you distinguish yourself as a band. Like you're
Mm.
like I feel like if you're gonna TikTokify yourself, like you're gonna TikTokify yourself. You know what I mean?
But
And
that's
that's
with KATSEYE, which is kind of like the interesting thing is there's almost like two versions of them. Is
yeah,
the
yeah,
TikTokify and then the Gabriella version.
yeah.
And even in the documentary, there's actually a clip where you kind of see the girls reacting to the public hating Gnarly at first, like
Right.
the week of release, and they're like quite depressed, and they're
Of
all like,
course.
"We thought this was over,"
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's kind of giving like I don't know how much control they actually have, but I will say on the Target edition of this EP, Lara actually wrote a song,
Oh,
and it's
okay,
a
okay.
Target exclusive. I think it's like something about love you, unlove you, I think.
Oh, I did see. Yes, I did hear. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
at least that's kind of nice because I was like, okay, that was surprising that they even
Right.
let her like do that.
I'm I'm curious if like this is what we're seeing of like the um sort of like the amalgamation slash like middle ground of the label versus the girls.
Mm,
Like it kind of feels like almost the TikTok sounds or like the label being like, we need to push this. Like
mm.
TikTok sales, streams, whatever. And then the compromise is like, okay, we'll do those if you also get to do like I don't want to call it real music, but like more fulfilling, like do you
Yeah.
know what I'm trying to say?
Well,
Like
even in an interview, Lara made a joke. She's like, I just want to sing.
yeah.
And I think, and then Flo did an interview as well where someone asked about KATSEYE, and they were like, those girls are so talented. Like,
They are
and
they
then
are.
I think Georgia was like, let them sing.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But you know who almost had to sing? Pinky up. ADÉLA.
ADÉLA. You know what? I'm so glad that she's doing her own thing. And
Ain't in LA is giving me like those early 2000 or
Miley Cyrus,
2010s.
yeah,
Yeah.
we can't stop. I mean, did you hear her say that it's the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
guy,
yeah.
which is
Which is
crazy.
crazy. But I think like Adele just like such strong branding. She knows her vision. Like I have
Mm-hmm.
not disliked an Adele song yet.
100%,
And I'm
100%.
so excited for Prima. And I just like we saw her at Demi Lovato.
Yeah, yeah.
That girl is a star.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
She
glad
needs
that
her own
she's the
stage.
first Slavic to ever get on the
I
Billboard
saw, which
chart.
is actually insane when you think about it.
Mhm.
Like, that's like in my mind, there's literally like from every country, every nationality, like someone's succeeded and charted, and like, do you know what I mean? Like, it
Yeah,
just
you
feel
would
like
think, yeah.
at this point, but like that's actually insane, and I'm very proud of her. Also, very proud of my other girl who's on the charts.
Who?
Slayyyter
Mhm.
has her first Billboard 100 entry with brand
Mhm.
new Chanel's,
Which honestly is so good.
which is like it's actually crazy because it is, I think, like top of her discography.
Yeah.
And if you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you
Speaking
don't.
on of feeling like a movie, that song feels like a movie.
That song feels. You know what it really gives me? It's kind of like a mixture of like Robin dancing on my own with like sort of like that sadness, but like still driving, and like Kelly Clarkson, like Since You've Been Gone.
Okay,
Like
that's so interesting because
like the
I find it so much more happier. But maybe
really
I'm not really listening to the
no
lyrics.
the song is literally about her man cheating on her like 2 days before her Coachella performance.
Oh wow, I have not listened to the lyrics. I've been like, ooh,
Yeah,
brand
the
new.
song. So like literally, so like
Wait.
2 days before, I think it was 2 days before her album came out or her Coachella performance when she was
Mhm.
like rehearsing or whatever. She found out her man was cheating on her, and like that's literally what the song's about. Like the chorus is like, "I wonder if you have her in my room," like
Oh yeah.
or have her in your room or whatever. Cause yeah,
Wow, that shows you how much thought I think.
yeah, you are
I
not
hit play and I'm like,
lyrics,
"Woo!"
girly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
But
it's
I do like
very
that she sampled
beat up Chanel's.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Which
No,
is cute.
it's actually like I was not scared because like she hasn't put out anything that I've disliked, but like you have to strike while the iron's hot with this stuff. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And like obviously, Worst Girl in America did so well, and she's doing this like Brother album, but it is quick. Like she's turning
Mhm.
out a whole other album within the past like year ish.
But
But
Thank
it's
You Next was some of Ariana's best work
yeah,
and it came out like 6
100%,
months. So.
100%. So I think like she's nailing it. I know that this song is now gonna start climbing even more,
Mhm.
and she's gonna be like next summer. It's gonna be like insane. Like when she does, she's obviously gonna tour Worst Man in America, and that tour is gonna be like crazy. That's
Mhm.
yeah.
One thing about Slater, I found out recently that she was a Fifth Harmony fan,
She
which
was
makes me
is a
even
Barney
more of
fan.
a fan
Yeah,
of her now.
yeah.
And she and Adela,
That is why he listens to her now. That's
yes.
single handedly the reason why
Well,
he started.
yeah, you got to
hitting
support
play.
your people. Let me tell
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
5H fans, we support each other. Harmonizers rise.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing Slater and Adela have done is the resurgence of XOXO,
You know what? Great album.
which is a fantastic album. I think if you've been listening to the podcast for a while, I have always hyped that album up.
You have.
And I hate to be that gay where it's like, I was there in the beginning, but I was. And I
You
know
were.
people didn't get it, and I'm glad people are coming around to it because it is such an incredible album, and it makes me so sad that she ended the era quickly.
It was a little, yeah. I think it was a timing thing. I think
Yeah,
there are some amazing albums that just comes down to timing and PR. And I
yeah.
think Charlie being around the same time, which like
The
we know,
albums aren't even similar.
no,
That's
but
the
we know she
issue.
wasn't copying Charlie. We know that.
We know
But I
that.
think it was
Yeah,
just a timing thing, and I think it
yeah,
was a public perception thing.
yeah.
And I think it just didn't end up working in her
Yeah, well,
favor,
a lot of the
obviously.
articles that people are writing now are like, if this album came out now,
I think it would,
it
yeah.
would smash,
There's
which is true.
so many albums that are ahead of their time,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
and
So
that one was none of
Baby
them.
Pink is like I think it was last year, it was in my top like 20 most listened to songs.
Yeah, it's really good. I
Yeah.
still like whenever I need like a pick me up, I find that album just so refreshing because it came out. I remember when I was just like really fine tuning myself,
Right.
and I think it's just like such a well crafted body work, and I'm so excited to see what she does next. We know she's in the studio, but she's not blonde anymore. But I'm
No.
still hoping she's like still a baddie.
Giving, yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like this could be a resurgence for that era a little bit. Like if
Mhm.
she goes into it, like I feel like she could build on the era a little bit.
Well,
you
what
know?
I'm hoping is we'll get like what Ariana Grande did, and like when she tours, it's like Sweetener and Thank You Next tour.
Right,
So I hope
right.
when because she did a European tour, but a Latin American tour,
Right.
and we didn't get one. So I'm hoping whatever this
She
new
could
album
just,
is,
like-
we do a double tour
Like tack it
album.
on, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean it wasn't a perfect album by any means, but
Well,
I think
disagree.
I do think
disagree.
it is her best body of work, period. Maybe first album.
I think Camila's up there, like the first
Yeah,
album.
yeah. Yeah, I would say I think you could argue that they're
They're both.
Yeah.
I think they're both tied. That's
Yeah.
so true. I think like one's like her dangerous woman, and one is her Thank You Next, in the sense of like both pivotal career moments. It just kind of depends on like the timing.
Yeah.
But I agree. We met Hilary Duff yesterday,
We did.
which was crazy. I mean, we both are, but like I'm just such a huge Hilary Duff fan. She's shorter than me, which gagged me.
She was not. That was not on my bingo card. I didn't
Yeah.
think she was gonna be that short, but
I-
like
she was
I
like-
love that.
I loved it. She was like an itty bitty girl, and I was like, whoa, I didn't realize you were so.
But also to be that small, and like we've seen her on TV in so many shows.
Yeah.
Like the magic that they had to give us to like not. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I did not clock that. I genuinely was like, I'm not taller than most people.
Right.
So for me to be like, oh, I'm a tall
like I had to
person
hunch
here.
over her for the photo.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was cute.
But she was so sweet, so kind. I
Mhm.
got to tell her how much I love How I Met Your Father, which was very important to
did.
me. Forgot to ask her who the father was, but honestly, I feel like there was not enough time. So I am happy with the time that I got.
It's so funny. Like I feel like being there and like we were talking to so many other people who were like, I have this plan. I want to ask her about this. And then afterwards, everyone's like, I just forgot. Like
Yeah,
every single
we just
person
kinda
collectively
vibed
was like,
it.
that's it. That's why I made a shirt. And I was like, this is all I want to
Say
talk
here.
about and say.
What did your shirt say?
It said, that's so girl wearing a skirt as a top. But I took
Mm-hmm.
out the that's so. So it was just girl wearing a skirt as a top. So if you know what that
you know.
means. And yeah, I think she appreciated it. It was cute.
Yeah.
And, like,
Well,
then
the show was incredible.
the show, yeah, we were there for the show.
10 out of 10 performance,
Mhm.
great set list. But we have
Mhm.
to shout out the opening acts.
Mm-hmm.
Jade LeMac, incredible performance.
Mhm.
But you don't have to hear it from us. Let's hear it from Jade LeMac herself. Let's bring her on.
Yeah.
Jade LeMac, welcome back to PopTake.
Thank you.
Honestly, an incredible performance last night.
Mhm.
The braid ponytail, it was giving for me the white. It was like pop star chic. I was loving it. You're about to wrap up this North American leg of the tour with Hilary Duff. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling so good.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole tour has been so amazing. Like, what a way to spend a summer.
Yeah.
Seriously. It's been so great. Like, I've been to so many new cities. I mean, just being on tour with Miss Duff is like
Mhm.
insane. Yeah, I am excited to go home though, I will say.
Fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's-
you've been touring for a while. You did
Yes.
your tour as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's been just a lot of touring within the past like year.
Yeah.
So I feel like I haven't been home enough.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
And sometimes you just need some like R&R.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But honestly, such a high. And I gotta say, like, I feel like you did some incredible dream stages that I can only imagine. Like
Oh my god, yeah.
Red Rocks, 2 nights at Madison Square Garden, like now RBC Amphitheater. Like, is there a stage that you're now like, I need to conquer this at it? Like, it's still on the goal that I haven't scratched off yet, or even like a music festival that you're like, this will be where you see Jade LeMac next.
Yeah. Oh my god. I have a festival. I want to do Coachella. Haven't done
Mhm,
Coachella
yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
And then I need to like I've done Madison Square Garden and Red Rocks and like Kia Forum and RBC Amphitheater. I've yet to do the arena in Vancouver.
Oh.
So
crazy.
Rogers Arena,
Okay,
that's
yeah,
like
so
the
that's
dream. I'm
coming.
like,
Yeah,
hey, I
yeah.
need like I
Manifesting.
need. Or honestly, there's so many venues in Vancouver that I'm like, I need to do that.
Mhm,
Mhm.
Hometown show. you know.
Yes, there's so many beautiful venues.
You should
there.
just do like a Vancouver tour. It's like
Yeah.
every day,
Literally
just a
hit
different
every-
venue.
hit
Make
every
sure you
venue,
Hit
special.
them all up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, Shania Twain just came back so she could do the Rock and Horse. Was it Rock and Horse?
Yeah,
Or
I
her,
think
no,
so.
sorry, Horseshoe
Horse-
Tavern.
yeah, Tavern,
Horse,
yeah.
because she didn't get to do it. So I think it's like, you know what? If there's venues you got to do, hit them all in one.
We're
Boom.
manifesting venues in Coachella.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
But on this tour, like, did you get any time with Hilary? Was there any like words of wisdom or like anything that she shared with you that sort of helped?
She's been a busy girl, but I have run into her a few times, and like she is just like a ball of happiness and like
Mhm.
sweetness.
Mhm.
Like
She
seriously,
seems like the most pure person.
it's like seriously, I'm like performing for 30 minutes in like the opener of the opener, and I'm like, I'm exhausted, guys. I'm like, guys, I like need a break, and she's like doing 300 times more, and she still has like the best attitude and
I love that.
everything, and has had like her kids on tour, and her husband is there and stuff like that, and it's just like, girl, how do you do it?
No, literally. When we
Yeah.
briefly met her, she's like
Mhm.
yay big.
I know she's a
And
terrible
I
tenor
was
song
like,
too.
and I like, she does not like look like someone who's had 4
No.
children. I was like,
No.
damn,
No.
girl, yeah.
No.
I'm a huge Hilary Duff fan. I gotta know, like, do you have a favorite Hilary Duff song? Like, was there a moment where you were watching her perform, you were like, damn, like, I'm performing
Yeah.
with Hilary Duff.
Yeah, I really like Sparks right now.
Okay.
Do you know the little like?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
we
obviously
get
I
it.
do.
We're trying
to do it.
And I love it. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, going into this tour, I didn't know a lot of Hilary Duff songs. I feel like
Okay.
I was just on like the brink of the age
Yeah.
where I like
Mhm,
missed
mhm.
Lizzie
Because you're
McGuire.
22.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's
you're a
young.
baby.
Yeah.
I'm a little baby.
Well, she said she hasn't toured in like, I mean, made music in like 18 years. So
Yeah.
like you.
Oh yeah.
So I'm a little young for that.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
But now like I've seen her set quite a few times,
Right.
and Sparks hits.
Sparks.
It's a banger.
It
is so
hits.
good.
And let me tell you, the gays we knew like years
We-
ago when that dropped, I was like, this is the one.
Justice
And
for
then
Sparks.
now it's getting its resurgence.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
very
It's so
happy for
good.
that.
Yeah.
You're also on tour with LaRue.
Oh.
How was that? Because like they're okay, queer icons first of all, like both of you, and then like Hilary Duff, obviously a queer icon.
Yes.
So like, how was all that?
LaRue is like the best. I spent a lot more time with LaRue because like we have like dressing rooms beside each other
Right,
and stuff
right,
like that.
mhm.
We run into each other all the time. And her and her band are like the best people ever. Like
love that.
seriously, they're so kind. Just like the whole crew on the whole entire tour is honestly amazing.
Right.
So it's really nice, and it's really cool to like watch Hilary and LaRue perform, and knowing that they're like icons that have been in the industry for so long. Because I'm still like just starting out. I
Right.
think I've been performing consistently for like a year and a half.
That's
So
crazy.
to like watch
Wow.
them, it's like really cool.
Yeah.
Good study
Yeah.
guide.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we're getting like such a wave of like queer artists. Like we have you, Sophia Camara, we got Renee Rapp, Chaperone. Like it is so beautiful to see because I feel like in my day and age we didn't get to really see that.
Mhm.
And so I wanted to know like what's it like being a part of that? Like you are someone's like Lauren Jareggi. I'm gonna like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You will be someone's queer awakening being like, no, like Jade LeMac made me gay. Like that's just how it is, you know?
I know.
Yeah, I mean, like that's kind of flattering to be honest. I'm like, okay, no, but genuinely, it is like super awesome to think of it because, like you said, like when I was younger, it was still hard for me to find
Mhm.
like queer people I can look up to and stuff like that and relate to. That's why, like when Lauren Jareggi came out, I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like this is insane. So I like promised myself that if I was ever able to like get a platform, I'd want to like be that person. That's why I've always been so open on social media and stuff. So now whenever I get messages of people being like, "You helped me come out," I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself. Like that's so sweet. What are you talking about?
That's like
Yeah.
a goal right
yeah,
there, you know?
yeah, exactly. It's like a feeling I can't even explain.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I kind of want to manifest like a queer, like Moulin Rouge, like Bang Bang. Like, who would be your Mount Rushmore that you would love to do a collaboration of like queer women
that's
in
good.
music?
Oh my god, damn! Like, I mean, like Renee Rapp has been,
Mm.
100%.
you know, like
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
I actually feel like if you both were on stage at the same time, I would be flustered as a gay man. I'd be like, wait, why am I blushing
like,
right
wait,
now?
what's actually happening right
Yeah.
now? Yeah, I feel that. But there's so many. But she's like one that just comes to mind.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's great.
You know what's crazy about that is like we can actually like pick between people now.
Mhm.
Like I feel like 10 years ago, like picking between like what queer women you would want to collaborate with, like on music would be such a difficult thing, but now it's like
Yeah,
that list is massive. Like we just have so
it's
many
huge.
amazing
Mhm.
queer artists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
You performed Prettier with your mask off last night, and fans
Hmm.
can pre-save it now. But the beat is sexy. This is a sexy Jade LeMac. I'm just gonna read some of these lyrics real quick. Seduce me, blindfold on my eyes, feeling loopy, gloomy. Hear the room key. When I
Ooh.
heard the word room key, I felt like your parent. I was like, oh my god, Jade, like, what are we talking
Wow.
about?
Okay, what's
No,
happening?
but this is a hot era for you. So,
Hmm.
what are we working towards? Like, well, this new music is very exciting for you.
Yes, I am. I'm really excited about the new music I'm working on, and like you said, I got like the little slick back and everything, and all
Mhm.
white. I'm like getting my new look. I feel like it's all kind of coming together, and I decided that I really wanted to dig deeper into like my R&B, hip hop kind of
Mhm.
like that
Like
ooh
more
kind of
gritty.
vibe. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And I did that with this song, and I'm working on a few more songs in this next project, and I'm loving it. There's like I feel like when I'm on stage, I have this kind of I don't even know how to explain my stage presence, but now that I'm like more comfortable on stage, I'm like people say I don't even know how to explain it.
As I say, you were giving baddie.
Mhm.
Like, it
Okay, thank
was
you.
giving
It was giving
baddie.
something,
Yeah.
but I feel like it suits the music more, and I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
like I get like when I perform those kind of songs, I can give more because it feels more like me, if that
Mm,
makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I also feel like you have this like duality in your music where like you go through this sort of like bright moment and then you
Mhm.
kind of dip back into like the dark R&B like sexy.
Yes.
Like you did that with like Confessions
Hmm.
and like Got Me Obsessed is still one of my favorite songs of yours because it's like
I love that one.
it's so
Yeah.
sexy. But I kind of like I'm excited to see where you're going with this project
Hmm.
and like that sound because you kind of do that and I love that. I feel like you're
Yes.
like have to show both your sides.
Yes, exactly. I have like my singer songwriter where it's like very vulnerable and emotional, or
Mhm.
like happy girl pop, and then I have this darker, sexier side.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love that. I mean, that's my favorite. I love when people are doing that. So like 10
Hell
out of
yeah.
10.
Versatility, it's important in
Mhm.
music, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, is there an upcoming project? Like, what can you tease? You did have 3 EPs so far. I feel like we're begging for an album. What are we working towards,
You
you
know
know?
what? We'll see. But right now, all I know is I'm focused on just like making song by song.
Mhm.
I'm really in it. I've been in the studio a lot.
Yeah.
The tour I haven't been in the studio though. So when I
Right.
get home, I'm gonna have to go back in there, and we've got some songs that I'm really excited about. Some that are very, giving prettier with your mask off and that kind of vibe,
Mhm.
and others that are giving not that.
Right.
But
That's fine.
you know
That's
what?
fine.
Yeah.
All together, like no matter what, I'm just really excited for this next project in general because I feel like now that I've got like a look and everything, just did a photo shoot and it looked really good and stuff like that. So
Okay,
I'm
we're
excited for
ready.
it all. Yeah, it's coming.
Do you write a lot when you're on tour?
No, I probably should though,
No.
but I
You're
just
exhausted already. Like I feel.
yeah, there's been a lot of driving
Okay.
and I
Yeah.
get car sick,
Oh,
so
me
I
too.
kind of just sleep a lot in the van.
Let's be
but-
real.
Yeah,
that's us.
but no, I haven't been writing a lot on tour.
That's fine.
Don't
You
worry
gotta-
about it.
that's what after the tour's for. When
Exactly.
That's your
Yeah.
R&R. Your R&R is
Exactly,
writing.
exactly.
Yeah, all the things that happen. I do want to talk about because Running Home was just featured on Life. My Life with Walter
yeah.
Boys. Yeah, and you've had like 4 songs now
Mhm.
featured on there. Like, how is that growing that fan base? Because like I feel like you have a huge fan base now of
Mhm.
people who love the show and like discovered you because of the show. How is that?
I mean, it's like so cool. When Constellations was in the first season, it did crazy numbers,
Mhm.
and then the songs became like Constellations in My Life for Walter Boys were like just like together. And so I gained a huge fan base that was like from them, which is also like a lot different than what my fan base was before, because it was like just a lot of like gay people, because
Mhm.
that's how I like promoted my music, and now I'm like, oh
Because
my
gay
god,
people have
Yes,
taste.
they
Let
do.
me tell
exactly,
you.
exactly.
100%.
And then it was like now it's like straight people too, and I'm
Mhm.
like, well, look at us here, like now we're like
Mhm.
now it's bigger and it's cooler and this is awesome. So now having more songs in this season, it's just like wow. And now whenever I see people commenting like, oh my god, you're the Constellations girl, I'm like,
Mhm.
yes, it's
Yeah.
me.
I even saw people manifesting. They're like, you're gonna make the song for their wedding and like stuff like that in the
Mhm.
comments. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, yeah, you're a part of this journey now. Like you
Yeah.
Yeah.
are committed to this.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, I
yeah.
even see it as like The Summer I Turned Pretty has Taylor Swift as
Mm.
like when you see that show, like you think of all her
Yeah.
music, and I feel like you are that for the Walter Boys, and I think
I
that's
love
like
that.
so incredible to see how the show grows and then you grow and like
Yeah.
what will come next. But I saw on your Instagram that on tour you got a new tattoo, right? Like a
Oh
scorpion.
my god, I got a
Disco
disco,
ball. Yeah.
And I got a scorpion.
Oh my god. Oh, she's a baddie.
My whole band and I got the scorpion.
Really?
Yeah, at Red
Okay.
Rocks.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Okay.
that
Okay.
checks out.
That's
Okay, I
iconic.
love
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
they had like a tattoo artist back there for free, and
Yeah,
I was
oh,
like, hello, tequila.
Literally this.
Yeah.
I was shooting somewhere and they were doing like free tattoos and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna stop right now and just get this tattoo. Literally middle of work.
Exactly. I was
Why
like,
not?
I had like a couple shots, and then I was like,
You
Let's
guys
I was
are
like, I got the
brave.
disco, and then my whole band got a scorpion, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna be
Okay.
the only one that
With the
doesn't get a
disco, yeah,
scorpion. So then I was
100%.
like, can I get another? And they're
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Wow. Do you have a
Okay.
favorite tattoo of yours so far?
Ugh. I really love this whole arm.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, and you have like more hiding. I love
yes,
that.
I have a tiger back here for my little
Ooh.
brother.
Cute.
I
So
get a lot of
detailed.
compliments on the hummingbird, and I like
I
compliments.
really
So
love the one down there.
Yeah.
Like
Well, like all
yeah,
of them are
there's
really
like
good.
the hawk,
the
and
hawk is
then
beautiful.
yeah.
See, you guys make me want tattoos, but I have such commitment
He's
issues
checking
that
it
like
every time.
every time because I was with him to get a tattoo and I was like, actually no,
Mm,
like
yeah.
yeah, but I love them on other people.
Mhm.
So
There we go.
Character.
yeah, so
Yeah.
we do this thing at PopTake where we do like a hot take,
Okay.
and so like it's kind of like a pop culture hot take. Like
Mhm.
for example, like if like do you think people should not be allowed to record concert like
Film concerts.
the whole
The whole-
concert or things like that, or like
oh.
like is shelf checkout annoying and things like that where you're like anything of that sort. So do
Oh
you
my
have like a
God.
hot take?
Okay, hot take. Wait. Okay, hot take. Don't sit at a concert.
Mhm.
Valid.
If
That's
you're
valid.
in
so
it, if you're
valid.
in seats, like don't sit, and
100%.
especially don't complain if people are in front of you or standing.
Mhm, thank
mhm.
you.
I think you should stand and get lit at concerts.
100%.
personally.
Yes.
You're there for
100%.
a good time. Have a
Yeah.
good time.
Yep.
You know what's actually so funny, and it's just because you're saying this. I remember I was at a Fifth Harmony 727 concert, and I was behind a mom and a child, and the mom yelled at me for standing up and dancing, and I turned to her and I was like, "This
Do
is
you
a
know where you
concert."
are?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
no.
yeah.
Us
And that was the only
too.
time I got yelled at was at a Fifth Harmony
I feel
concert.
like the seat is just
That's
to like
crazy.
reserve your spot. The seat is not
Yeah.
to sit. You know what I mean? It's
No.
just for you to know where you're supposed to be.
Exactly. I'm like, okay, if you're like, if it's an intermission, you can sit, but no,
Mhm.
no, no. If they're on the stage, if there's music playing,
You're
stand up.
100%.
Mhm.
Also, people that continue to sit when everyone else is standing, I'm like, why are you here? Because you can't even see anything. Like you're literally looking at someone's back at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways, that's my hot
valid
take.
hot
No, that
take.
was a really good one.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for adding to our collection.
Mhm.
And then do you want to do?
Yeah, one of the things we've been talking about is no skip albums. Like an
Ooh.
album that like start to finish, you're just like, this is how I listen to it. Is
Mhm.
there anything you'd like to add to our pool of like no skip albums?
Okay, you want to know what album I've been listening to?
Ooh.
Okay, really funny. Camila Cabello's
See,
CXO.
XOXO,
Oh,
we were
yes!
just
Oh
talking
my
about
God.
this
God.
morning talking about this. That's actually like literally our conversation was for an hour this
Shut-
morning. Yeah,
Literally,
Such
I
a
think
good
we're on,
album.
What, season 3 maybe of our podcast? Season 2?
every
But
single
there is, like,
it comes up.
Every episode,
This
I try to
is so
sneak it in and be like,
consistent.
yo, that album was slept on.
It's-
CXOXO
it really was.
is
It
so
was- it's
good.
actually so incredibly slept on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
Mhm.
like listened to it when it first came out, and I was like, oh, this is so good. I love it, and stuff like that. But I also have a habit of just not listening to music.
Mm.
Right.
I don't know why.
Well,
Because I
it's
probably
your
should.
life.
Yeah,
You need a
yes,
break.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but every time I like come back to it, and I'm like, dude, this
It's
was
such a
like
good
so
album.
good, and this was like, it came out at like the perfect time too. I was like, I don't understand how it didn't do numbers because it's so good, and it was like so cool and giving what like it was almost kind of giving what like Charlie XCX was giving and stuff like that. And I'm like, it was like fitting the vibe, and but then it didn't.
I
I think that was
Or-
that's what
I-
we're talking about. Because like I
Yes.
feel like it was like so close. Like people thought it was so close. Do you know what I mean? And they were
Mhm.
just like pitting women against each other because you know the internet loves to do that.
Yeah.
And it is an amazing.
The
album.
summer that came out, I had a blue lollipop everywhere I went.
He
I
did.
was like
So-
channeling CXO.
It's slightly annoying, but
Yeah.
he
Do you have
did
a
do
favorite
it.
off the album?
Oh, okay. Okay, well, Chanel number 5 is so
Oh,
good,
so good.
obviously.
You get me, Jade.
Yes,
No,
okay.
Baby Pink.
A woman
for
with
me.
taste.
Okay.
Oh, Baby Pink is
yes.
a 10 out of
Pretty
10.
When I Cry. I love.
Yeah, Hot Uptown.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Like,
See,
bruh.
just like,
Mhm.
no
We're in the 6
skips.
right now with Drake too.
Mhm.
Like, you know
literally,
what I
it's
mean?
Crazy.
But the whole album, I was literally listening to it on the way here, and I was just
That's
like,
so funny.
banger after banger. I'm like, how did this is so cool too, and especially from like Camila Cabello, because she was so like pop. And now she was like
Mhm.
clearly that was like her style, and she was like really
Yeah.
herself in that, and you could see that. And
Mhm.
then it didn't do it, and I was just,
I'm
I'm
hoping
pissed
she
about
doesn't
it.
like walk away from that song.
I
'cause she
know.
really ate
Resurgence.
it
Do it
up.
again.
Yeah,
Do it
yeah.
again. Do it again,
Yeah,
please.
do it again and feature Jade LeMac. That's
Okay,
what we're
that's what I'm talking
manifesting.
about. Yeah.
Remix album. Come on. Let's bring
Well,
it back.
Jade, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
we
you
really
so much.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Keep up the great work, and we'll see you
Thank
soon.
you.
Thank you. Awesome.
Thanks. What a star.
I'm finally happy. Like we're finally getting pop girlies from Canada,
Mhm.
like that are here, that are working here, that are like
Hustling.
hustling, like not like go to the LA pop girlies. You know what I mean? Which
No,
I
and
also love,
also,
but I
and
just
I love that they're queer.
I love it.
I love
I
like her and
all our
Sophia. I'm just like such big
yes.
fans of like queer women doing
Mm-hmm.
the damn thing,
That's
and
why I
Jade
wore
is
this.
good energy. I did want to talk. We're getting into the B block
Mm-hmm.
TV movie films.
Mm-hmm.
Camp Rock 3 is finally out. Thank God Demi Lovato is in it.
You're just having like a Disney girly
We are
week.
having a Disney resurgence this year.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we had the Wouldn't Change a
Miley.
Thing performance that Demi and Joe did at the beginning of the year. We saw Demi Lovato. She toured. Fantastic album.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. Hannah Montana anniversary special. So
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus is there. Selena Gomez is in the Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. Like, we really got the big three Disney girls back
Back at
playing
it.
their most iconic character.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, Miley wasn't acting. She wasn't
No,
doing
but
Hannah,
like,
but she
like it was
sang.
all of those childhood nostalgic things
Yeah.
kind of coming together. And Hilary Duff,
And then
like
Hilary
it's
Duff, like...
it is.
They're making a new Cheetah Girls movie as
Yes,
well.
I did.
Like, it's just a really good time to be a millennial.
Quick question: have you seen that Cheetah Girls girl who like pretends she was in the Cheetah Girls
No.
on TikTok? Oh my god! So there's this girl on TikTok who's like gone viral and has like millions of followers now, or like hundreds of thousands, because she just like started a rumor that she was like in the Cheetah Girls, like by commenting on posts,
Oh, yeah?
and was like, "Oh my god, yeah, that was such an amazing time in my life." Like I was, and then anyways, so then she started like photoshopping her face into like posters and like making TikToks like about all of this, and like people are just running with it, fully knowing she's not in there,
That's
and just
funny.
starting this whole new narrative that this girl
I
was
wonder
in.
if they'll put her in the new one.
I actually,
just
that's
for
what I was
fun.
thinking of. Like,
That'd be a
just
funny
a
little
little
moment.
like a thing she walks in and they're like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Anyway, sorry, get back into it. But
But honestly, the Disney resurgence is with us, and I think it's about time because we have like adult money to spend. And Hilary Duff was a good example. We're out here, and well, Demi Lovato,
Mhm.
Selena, like I'll give them my bag.
I will give them my bag. I will always give concerts my bag. But
Yeah, but Camp Rock 3, yeah, it's nice to pass the baton to the new generation. I
Mhm.
think that's always super important. We did that with High School Musical, the series. And so I can see what they're doing with Camp Rock 3 and passing the baton. I really like the new girl, the girl who plays Sage. I think she has a really cute voice. She's incredible. She's
is
also
she a
one of
newbie?
she's like the new Mitchie.
But like,
kinda
is
thing.
she a new like are we gonna get a new Disney star out of this? Like, I actually haven't
She's
really
actually
kept up with
already
it.
a Disney star.
Okay,
So
okay.
she's like, and I was about to say this, is she's like the only Disney star ever to be in 3 successful Disney franchises, because she was in High School Musical. So she is in High
Okay,
School
so she's
Musical,
from okay,
Camp
got
Rock
it.
3, Camp Rock now, and she was in Descendants. And
Oh
no
wow.
other Disney girl has been able to do
You know
like
what? I know
multiple.
this is now. Yeah,
Yeah. So she is really good. The Jonas Brothers were super funny. I feel like their comedic timing was just great because they were so good in the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie. So
Right.
they had that. Was I sad that Demi's cameo was so short and sweet? Yeah, but I love Demi Lovato. Like, she could have been there for like 30 seconds and I
But she
still
also
would have.
produced it, right? Or did
Executive
something?
produced,
Yeah.
and so
So
did the
I
Jonas
feel
Brothers.
like, you know what, she had a job to do and she did that job.
And Demi Lovato at the Camp Rock 3 red carpet looked so fantastic.
She did.
You guys know this. I love Demi Lovato. She's my #1 Disney girl.
Yep.
And like, she posts, I think it was like her makeup artist or someone posted this, where it was like her getting ready for the event. And she's like, well, someone had to serve cunt at the Camp Rock 3 premiere. And I was just like, that's why I love you, Demi.
Camp Rock can't even comment on it.
Yeah.
Disney Channel.
One thing I would need to say about
cannot
Camp
touch
Rock
it.
3, though, in Camp Rock 3, when Mitchie does show up, she talks about Sage and she's like, she's really good. And I'm so glad. A raise to whoever put that in the script, because I was like, that's all I needed. That's all I needed.
One thing Demi will give us, she will give us a callback. She will give us a pun.
I
she
love a
will give us-
reference.
yeah. I love
a
that.
mug.
A dish.
A dish, yeah.
Yeah.
A TV show I really like, I just binged it, is Not Suitable for Work. Mindy Kaling written show. Anything Mindy Kaling does, I'm like, let me watch it. I have to. I really like the show. I know people are not loving it, but it's reminiscent of like, at least in my mind, it feels like if adults and maybe not The Office, but if adults and Friends and Overcompensating kind of met in the middle and had like a corporate setting.
Yeah, I didn't love it.
That's crazy.
And so I think what I like, this is gonna sound like I didn't want it to be more like Adults, because I think Adults is great, but I think the sort of chaoticness of adults is like really pulling me in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I mean, they do it well.
yeah, and I almost just feel like it could have been a little bit more chaotic.
I don't know.
And
I think sleeping with your boss is quite chaotic.
I think it wasn't so much in the storyline, more of just like how people were and like the acting style. Because I feel like there's just
Did
like
you finish it?
and I didn't finish it. No.
Wait, so
maybe
did
it
I,
gets.
did I just give you a spoiler?
No, it's fine. I'm not watching it. Like I'm not gonna continue.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm that.
Well, it is juicy. If you get past it, she starts sleeping with her boss.
Okay.
Oh, I guess spoiler alert for
Yeah.
anyone listening.
I guess everybody else.
No,
When did
okay.
this? They dropped it all
Listen.
at once, right? Like you giving people like a couple weeks to finish it, right?
I gave a couple people. Yeah, you like
Yeah.
they came out sprinkles, but I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say like
okay.
I highly recommend watching it. I think you have to move past the first 2 episodes, like any
Okay.
show.
I think the first. I think I watched 2, maybe.
Yeah,
3.
but I really enjoyed it. I think it's a strong cast, and I'm so glad we're back in an era of television right now where there's we're back in we're back in an era right now of television where there's such strong ensemble casts.
Yes.
Like overcompensating.
Yes.
Adults, not suitable for work. Like these
Yes.
are strong casts where each character you can relate to in different ways. I mean, we
Yeah.
had that with How I Met Your Father before they canceled it, but I'm
Mhm.
glad in this era of television we have ensemble casts because I think it's important.
I think that's like you kind of nailed it. Like between like, oh my god, what did you just say? What shows? Not
Overcompensating adults.
overcompensating. Yeah, so overcompensating adults, and even like the other Mindy Kaling one with Renee Rapp. Like
Oh,
I
Sex
feel
Lives
like
of College Girls.
those character groups are
Mhm.
all so chaotic,
Mhm.
and I think with this one, I felt like that's what I was gonna get, and I think
Yeah.
that's maybe why I was a little bit disappointed.
It's
But
I let it simmer because
Okay.
oh, you know, actually this will be how I would describe it. It's very New Girl.
I don't like New Girl.
So maybe that's why. But I thought that I really like New Girl, and I think that's like the dynamic of the friend group, and it fits that way because like it's 2 girls, 3 guys. Like it's
Right.
just
It's describing it as something I don't like reinforces that I'm like happy with my decision of not liking it.
I don't know.
So
Whereas
I'm
I really like it. I think it might be.
I'm happy for you.
I'm putting it there with like adults. I think those are my
Okay.
like I think when people now ask me like what are your 3 favorite shows, I'll put adults, overcompensating, and
You want to know
Not Suitable for
something
Work.
crazy about adults? Did
What?
you see why they made the origin story thing?
No.
So apparently, when they were like reviewing the data of like adults, it like almost like apparently like the first episode, that like chaotic scene in the subway, apparently was like so jarring that so many people turned it off.
Right.
From
It
that
is, it is a
thing.
very strong start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so they actually like it was so bad that apparently they considered like not doing a second season. Like the show
Wow.
almost like didn't get renewed.
Okay.
And so their compromise was like to make this this origin story episode.
Yes.
And it actually now is slotted as like the
first episode, yeah,
because they don't want people to start with that subway scene.
Right.
Because that subway scene is like apparently so many people, like they lost so much viewership like looking at the data.
That's
what
crazy
I was
because
reading
that to me was like, oh, this show's crazy. I'm
Yeah,
hooked.
exactly. But that's
Yeah.
so chaotic. But it's like so like you love that or hate it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I mean, she starts. I think it was like her starting to masturbate. Like I think a lot
Yeah,
of people like
yeah. Well, yeah. Well, the guy was on
the
the
guy
subway,
was already
but
doing it. But yes,
I will say, and then we can wrap this up. But I
Yeah.
was gonna say, with adults and like any show, I feel like sometimes we have to let shows marinate. Because
Mhm.
I think about like I didn't love Schitt's Creek the first 2 episodes, to be honest, but I pushed through because people were like, no, you need to like get it, and sometimes
Right.
you have to get into a flow with a show. And now I'm like, oh, Schitt's Creek is one of the best
Yeah.
shows. Like, thank God I let it marinate. And I think sometimes we're so quick to dismiss something that my rule of thumb is like,
I give it 2 episodes.
I think 4. I think 4 or 5.
It depends on the commitment, especially if like I think it's like it's so tough now in streaming because like if you give me 4 and I like start them and I'm like binging them and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't want to watch this anymore. Like I'm not feeling it. But then if
Mm.
it's like if it was weekly and I like had nothing to watch and there was a new one, I think I would be like, oh, you know what? Let me just do one more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think it's like this like different play on it. But I do agree like sometimes we do like have to let stuff sit
Yeah.
and marinate and like sometimes it's just the timing too. Like you watch something and you like, weren't in like that type of mood. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe I'll give another shot. We'll see.
Yeah.
Something I did watch that I want to talk about is House at the End of Oak Street, which is a new Warner Brothers movie that just came out, which is like Anne Hathaway. Like girl is
Oh,
fucking
yes, she's booked and
busy. I think like since Devil Wears Prada, she's had like a movie out every month. There was like Mother Mary. There's this. There's like, is she in Odyssey? Am I making that up? Yeah, she's in
Yeah.
Odyssey. There's like something else coming out. Like girl is just, and I love that for her.
Yeah.
And
I do wonder if she like planned to be super busy so that
she could
to have the
have a
baby,
baby,
and then
yeah.
like take her
I
time
I
off.
feel like it was partially like maybe time like the timing just worked out. But like, I also think that like they have contracts for this stuff, so they're like not promoting multiple things at once.
Yeah,
probably,
yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? But the movie was great. I don't know if like you know what Cloverfield is. Have you ever watched Cloverfield or like know
I'm
about the
familiar
movie?
with it. Yeah.
So like J.J. Abrams, who directed this, also directed like 3 Cloverfield movies, and like there's this online sort of like community rumor that like this is actually another part of the installment, but it's like hidden, like almost like you know how you had that Marvel movie where like the title changed at the end and it
Yeah.
was actually like something different, like not that specific, like that they were gonna do that, but like kind of like a hidden movie where it actually is something else. So it's so interesting to watch because like I don't watching the movie, I still haven't made a decision if it is actually part of the universe or not, which is so crazy because there's like so many things that are callbacks to the other franchises, but like it actually isn't. But I'm like the internet is like sort of this divide about this movie, which I actually really liked the movie. It was really great. It was like a cute little family dino Jurassic Park-ish experience with like a little bit more blood and gore, but not like crazy. And like Anne Hathaway doesn't really do many horror movies, so it was kind of nice to see her in like a horror adjacent. Yeah, it was cute.
Like that.
People should watch it. You should watch it. I feel like it's not enough horror that you would enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do like more like psychological.
It's like Jurassic Park adjacent. I think if you
Yeah,
like Jurassic
yeah.
Park, you would like.
Yeah, I do like
this.
Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. Yeah, yeah.
Well, with sci-fi.
Okay.
Sci-fi
Actually, I do, and
Jurassic
I do like sci-fi.
Yeah.
Because like Harry Potter and that, I guess is kind of. Well, I guess that's like magical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's I consider that like.
Or like I guess
fantasy,
yeah, but like
yeah.
Hunger Games. What would you class? I guess that's not sci-fi, but like
But it's
dystopian.
like it's dystopian. I think
Yeah.
dystopian can be sci-fi.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like Dune is sci-fi.
Right.
And Dune
yeah.
is like full dystopian.
Right.
Like,
yeah. Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I think you like it, but
Well. So
that's
sorry.
it. No,
That's-
we gotta wrap
We
up.
gotta
We're
wrap this
wrapping.
puppy
We're-
up. But I was gonna say you won't be hearing from us next week because it's somebody's birthday, and well, you can't see if you're listening. He's pointing at himself.
I
It's
am,
Hugo's
yep.
birthday. Yes. But we will see you by the end of August, and then come September, we're gonna be pumping out episodes again, and then
We got
October we're
Tiff,
taking a break.
yeah. No,
That's-
well, we've got Tiff coming up. We've got like we still have some interviews from Oshaga. We still have to get out. Like there's just
the-
lots of work behind the scenes. We have other interviews coming up. So you'll hear us, on your Fridays when we post, and when you don't, you have beautiful clips on social media and YouTube that you
Mhm.
can watch of us interviewing some of our favorite artists and actors and talent. So
Yeah.
you know where to find us.
I'm Michael Mello.
I'm Hugo Philippe.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.